Include buddy. Right then, guys, welcome back.
Sure.
We are doing our second roadie. We're already in.
Yeah, sorry about that. Ignore it.
Basically, welcome back again, guys. Pause, Rhodes, and a special guest appearance here by Pete. We are, of course, live for the second quarter final of the 1v1 SF1 tournament. We are pretty much going to be... This is a heavy hitter. This one, we had Carlos shocking the world last time. This one here is now going to be an absolute heavy-hitting match. This is between Smoke Spaceman and Robbo, two of the top guys in SF1. This is going to be, Rhodesy, an absolute mental race.
Oh yeah. If you guys thought last round was crazy, wait until this one. I'm already stressed out.
Amazing defensive display from Carlos. Not last one, I must admit.
Pete was actually in the lobby, guys, as well. Welcome in, Pete, F1 PTR. Welcome back again, mate. We've had a couple of commentaries together. Did yourself very proud in them, of course, buddy. But we are back.
Good to be here.
Certainly is, mate. Good to have you.
All right, here we go.
Oh, here we go. This one's going to be cracking. We're going to be on board with Robbo in the Force India, actually. Robbo Force India. Let's see what he can do.
Any predictions?
Predictions, mate. I would give them, but after the last race, no. You're not having any.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It could have so easily went Carlos's way. Except for Suzuka, it must be said.
Oh man, these guys are neck and neck.
Man, I'm literally... I've got beers to drink, and I'm sitting here drinking orange juice because I do not want to slur a word. You know what I mean?
I gave up on beers and went to brandy. I'm well on the brandy now, at least half a bottle down.
Well, you don't sound as mashed as Lennon did last night, that's one thing we can be certain of.
Oh my god.
I think Lennon might be a lightweight.
Right back to the action. These guys, there's like not even a 2/10 in between these guys. They're neck and neck.
Next to each other. Literally next to each other. It seems Robert does just about have the advantage, though.
He's
still showing us in front. Last corner is also
I'm clicking back and forth between them, and there's nothing there.
Together, aren't they? Well, they are literally together here.
Maybe 1/2 at most.
Robbo has already ousted Dino and Howley in this tournament. Robbo takes the first pole by a few tenths. Good effort there by Robbo. I can't predict it because I don't know what's going to happen in this race. I would have predicted probably a Robbo win. Oh, it's half a second, really? A lot less than that.
Smoke must have lost coming out.
They were literally almost neck and neck going around the second to last corner.
It's weird like that sometimes, isn't it? The way it shows up like that.
Now this here could set up a dream match. A dream match in the semi-finals. Either way, Bingley and Smoke Spaceman 1 and 2 last year in GP1. However, Robbo versus Bingley, or Bingley Spaceman, sorry, and Robbo Bingley could be considered an all-round dream match.
Yeah, Robbo, one of our new drivers.
He's one of the newest, mate.
I find it really depends on all the starts here, doesn't it?
It does. Carlos proved that in Hungary, as Rhodesy pointed out in the previous stream. It all really depends also on, you know, your ability, almost in a way, to defend, and Carlos proved that. Bingley couldn't get through. We are going here, ladies and gentlemen. The third quarterfinal, technically, is eventually underway. Here we go then.
Robbo got a better start there, I think.
Start by Robbo. Smoke Spaceman, we know his ability at attacking. No, exactly. Pete knows that firsthand after last night.
I could kick myself though at the same time.
You should have won.
Could have done it. I still feel like I could have done it.
Mistakes went your way, unfortunately.
That's life, isn't it?
It certainly is, mate. But this is Robbo now needing to prove himself. He's seen Bingley struggle. This will be a huge statement if Robbo can get this done. Smoke's sticking with him.
Smoke a little loose.
Robbo's planted, isn't he?
It's very, very loose.
Robbo almost looking like full traction here. Incredible.
I think he does use full traction. Someone else said to me he does.
If he does, then
how does he pull that speed out then?
Yeah.
Again, that question has been asked.
The unanswerable question. We are looking here then. So Robbo runs wide.
Oh, he goes wide though. 10 penalties playing to this one.
Imagine.
Robbo's definitely on full traction. You can just tell by looking at it.
As I say, mate, you can run whatever you want in this league, as long as you can pull it off.
There's no stepping out. There's no nothing. It's definitely got to be full traction.
really should go on to the beer soon. Literally just sitting there drinking lemonade and orange juice, separating the two.
Get on
God,
it. Might as well now. You'll not be
not
drunk
yet.
by the time this is over. You'll not be that drunk.
I've not had that much food. So, Smoke
Unless
really
you're necking
lost
him.
it
Oh,
there.
Smoke
what's
got a
happened
problem.
here? What's going on? How come he's lost a whole second? He's lost a second and a half. What's going on?
He's not shifting.
His steering wheel must be on the
What's
blink.
going on?
Acting
He
up.
was having problems with it last night.
I think he had
This would be
problems with
tragic.
the league.
He's
Robbo's
pulling
waiting.
back though.
Back up.
Down to 1.5.
Robbo's waiting.
Round of
Robbo,
one.
maybe he left off.
Or is Robbo waiting? Are we witnessing lag here or something, guys? I don't really know. Because that went abnormally far apart, these two. Is Robbo lifting?
Importantly, he's not within a second. It's the main thing.
Guys, I've got to be honest with you. Robbo ain't lifting. He's on Rich Mix.
What? That was so
That was
weird.
bizarre. He lost a second and a half in one corner. Look, the lap time's
I know
only 8
that-
tenths between them.
Some of these guys, like the professional guys, talk about how there's a desyncing sometimes with these races in between what we can see and what's actually apparently on track.
We did have that with Carlos, didn't we? Apparently there was a little bit of jittering and Carlos had wing damage. We didn't see that. You know, there wasn't
No, I
even any
didn't see
clear
We've seen it.
reason.
We've seen it watching
Oh, did you?
the other crew,
Ah,
and yeah,
unless we just got given a bum camera angle. Mind you, we were on board with Bingley behind him, weren't we? So I was at least.
it was
Smoke's
much
gone!
wing though.
What a hold! Is he going to hold it? He's not. He is. He's not. He's not. He's got it. Oh my God! He's all over the place. Jesus Christ! Well held.
Hang on there, Smoke.
Head together. Head
Oof.
together.
In fairness,
was a-
you
that was a
probably would have
legitimate
missed it. It was
1.5
the
seconds.
tiniest bit of wing I think Carlos lost in the last round.
Not as bad as Carlos Bingley around Austria. That could have been curtains.
Bravo's already.
Carlos
Almost
right here,
4
probably
seconds
the
on
most
Smoke.
impressive race I've seen in this 1v1.
Yep. Barring him and
Keeping
Catherine.
him at bay.
You know what's crazy? You got to know that Smoke's quick at this track too, because he was blistering fast in our league race, and he was kicking everybody's butt.
He was. Even Bingley had not really much hope
See-
against him.
Yeah, so you know he favors this track, and for Robbo to be almost 4.5 seconds up going, he's no joke. Robbo's no joke.
This must
Absolutely
be really
not.
playing on Smoke's mind as well, knowing how good he is, and then seeing this. What can be done about this guy? Like, you know, I've been involved. I'll give you a bit of background from me, guys, as well. I've been involved in leagues where they've not let Robbo in because of how quick he is, and I think that personally is a load of bollocks. You know what I mean? A guy can
Yeah.
be quick. You know, a guy can be quick, have an ego. You know, if you have an ego, it's because of that. And Smoke runs a bit wide there as well, managed just to hold it very nicely. People have, like, I was in ESR and they tried not letting him in. I was like, no, he's coming in. It's up to the drivers who race with him, aka me, Pete, you know, Bingley, Smoke himself, to get up on his level and to give him the battles that he deserves. Rather than just to say, oh, sorry, I'm pussyfooting around you because you're too quick for our league. Fuck that. Bring him in. Earn it.
But you kind of want that though. You want a lot of drivers on his level because it makes it more exciting.
I mean, we had interest.
I think there's
in
only
this,
one man on his level in this
We
entire
did have
league.
interest, guys, for a while ago from a little AOR driver called STF1 Alonso who was thinking about having a little bit of a
Yeah,
dance
but I'll
with
tell you
us.
what, Pete, if Button was still here, he
He'd
would
give him a go.
be up in this level with Bingley too. It'd be all three of those guys going.
I'm happy
back
he's not
and
here,
forth.
to be honest with you. He'd never be podiums. There'd never be podiums.
I bet
It'd be
you are.
so depressing. There's not been podiums anyway. But, you know,
Next season in SF1, watch everybody battle for 14th and 15th.
it's going to be...
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
The battle
that.
to get into Q3 is going to be insane.
I'm just
say
happy to be in
points next
GP1.
season,
I
dude.
don't care where I finish. As long as I don't get relegated, I'll be happy.
That's the problem. There is a possibility that any one of 14 drivers could go down. You have to attend every race. There's just no second guessing that.
It's gonna be insane, dude. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Only 21 days, guys. Of course, 3 weeks to the day. In fact, no, it'll be out at this time, won't it? This will be the first day of F1 2018, technically, in 3 weeks.
Yes, it will.
And that'll be the day
Some
when you
serious
see me
practice is
again.
gonna go down.
I will have bags on my eyes, probably worse than
Just show offline for the whole 3 weeks before
Yeah, I
we
will.
actually get it
You'll-
racing.
The only problem, I got to stream my career mode as well, which means I have to show online, which is going to be a problem. But gotta say, guys, this is an eye-opener. Smoke did have a few problems, but Robbo comes across the line.
I'm going for a quick
Wasn't for the
break
win.
before the next one.
I claim a 1-0, not a problem, Pete. That was impressive.
Smoke's gonna feel the pressure now.
Oh, do you know what though? Smoke has not won the first round in any one of his series yet. So he's proven that he can get back. Pete got him on the first one. And who did he face in round one? I can't even remember. He faced him round one, to be honest. We'll have to go back and have a look. But oh, Absolute took him to Abu Dhabi and lost on the final corner. Smoke knows what it takes to win the clutch battles. But then Robbo has beaten Towley 3-1. Technically, before they went to the final round. You know what I mean? They did the fifth one anyway, and Towley made it 3-2.
Yeah.
But anything can happen in this particular series. Anything at all can happen. As we've seen with Carlos, as we've seen with Mo.
If Robbo is on, he's got to be on a wheel. Because this is definitely a wheel favorite track. And I know that Smoke is on a wheel. So if
Robbo is, you know.
Robbo, if he's on a pad, this got to be Smoke's chance. If you want to get one back.
Take it. Yep, he has to take this opportunity. It needs to be this one.
There, like on our leagues, there are certain races that I know favor the wheel, and I always circle them, just to try to get that better advantage out of the pad users.
Your best results, Rosie, Hungary, of course, up there. What else did you? I'm trying to remember where else you got the podium.
Britain.
Another wheel
got
track.
Third in Britain. I got first in this track this season, and then Mexico of last season. I won my first GP1 race.
And shut me up finally after saying I lapped you. Yeah. I came in with quite an ego last season. I got really humbled halfway through that season. I missed about 6 races due to work commitments. And then come back, and I wasn't quite the same. So yeah. But of course, another bit of hype. Obviously, it's a different video. Tomorrow, K Roads 17. Get yourself onto that. It is 8:30. Witnessing possibly my most intense championship battle. I've been involved in some mental ones. I've been involved in ones that come down to the last corner in Abu Dhabi over my 7-year e-racing career. You know what I mean? I've been involved in some corners.
Yes.
Winning my first ever championship as the ultimate underdog. Go on, Roads.
And what you were saying about the drivers not letting Robbo in because he's quick, but we want that because definitely when it comes down to the end of the season, it could be anybody's game, and that's what you want to see. You don't want to see. Now, nothing against Bingley, he's quick and he deserves it, but being almost, what is he, 50 points ahead of Benny? It's that was a little bit of lag.
It's crazy. But yeah, you don't want to see, to kind of back you up again, you don't want to see the same person winning it every single
Somebody
time.
run away with it, especially in GP1.
It could have been different. I mean, Swanee has missed 4 or 5 races to give him a shout out. He was.
And Swanee was
early champion.
in
He was
the
a
lead
championship
for-
leader, wasn't he?
Yeah, 4 or 5 races. Nobody could knock him off because Bingley had a horrible start to the season.
Another man who had a
Couple
horrible start to
cracker
the
races.
season is also in this race right now. Smoke Spaceman had possibly the worst start you could ever imagine having. An insane
Yeah, I
start
mean,
to
I'm in
the
front of
season.
him in the points.
Mate, I know. Well, to be honest, he's only
that's
managed to
saying
get
a lot.
back up in 4 races. The last 4 he's had 4 podiums.
I mean, he had a horrible race this past weekend too. At what was it? We're at Malaysia.
Yeah, Malaysia was.
I knew something was wrong with him because we both pitted. He was probably 10 seconds ahead of me. Robbo's still in the lead.
Covered it very nicely.
Dog. But he went for a pit and then I went for the pit and he was like ghost stuck in the pit lane.
He
And I
went
was like,
through
all
him,
right,
didn't you?
and I passed him. I went through him. I was like, is this legal? I'm gonna do it.
Screw it, why not? See you later, mate. Off we go.
Yeah.
No penalty for me. Robbo is just, he's in machine mode at the moment.
It's
If I
gotta
was
be
Bingley,
8/10 now.
I wouldn't want to face him. Bingley would not want to face Robbo in this form.
Is
Not
this
Bingley's
finally
fault.
Bingley's number one opponent for next season? It's gotta be.
He's got to be, mate. Unless someone
Bingley.
steps up 1 second on Smoke, who is no slouch. And this is the man who took it to Bingley last year. He was his main
Yeah.
challenger. Obviously, before we brought all the new guys in, I know, obviously a lot has happened, etc., etc. happening? I'm just checking my stream.
Yeah, we went.
All good. Yeah. Sorry, you were saying, mate.
We went from. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how much it's grown. We went from not even having 10 runners in a GP2 or one race at the end of the one season, my first season, to going to the short season where we're not having anything less than, I think it's like 14 drivers at a race. And
Especially
then next
at the
season,
time of year as well, Rhodesy, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You bringing it in next
I mean, you
season,
do-
GP3, a full GP3.
yeah, we got a GP3 and it's already full too.
It's full to the brim.
It's-
Ooh, a bit dark.
Oh man.
But we also have about 9 or 10 reserve drivers. It's just gone mental.
Yeah.
But we're doing it the proper way. We're not kind of coaxing other people to come in. We're just doing our thing. And then people are seeing it.
And I think everybody's noticing that and they want to come in it.
Mate, what do you want to do? You want to get on board the bandwagon? That's what you want to do. Who's this here?
While it's hot.
God, Exolord is back, man. He's one of my old FIFA viewers. Jesus Christ, like nostalgia. I'm going to have to get in the game. 5
All right, here we go.
I thought it
And
is
Smoke it a
amazing,
better start.
Exolord. Pete, welcome back. The
I'm
longest
back,
of a
yep.
light hold.
Ooh, Smoke got a good start, did I?
But Robbo again.
That might have been Robbo's traction control taking over.
But this is where it's
Ooh,
going to be
Smoke
key.
a little wide.
Smoke.
Smoke, you have the
I would
wheel.
love to go through this.
Smoke
on
looks
full traction.
faster.
He does look quicker.
Smoke down.
He's got the
Don't
wheels.
often
This is
say.
where he wants to make up the time. Come on.
Almost seems like we're
Kinda
ending
3-0,
Smoke on. We
like,
just
wanna
want
give us a bit of a-
to kind of, we just want to kind of watch. Yeah, that's what I mean. We want to have it extended. With callous people. Oh my god, bad acid today.
How does Robbo get so much speed? That's incredible.
That's what I mean. Even
Yeah,
if
I'm
he is
gonna
running
watch
full
on board
traction,
with him.
even
It
if
shouldn't
he's
be
running
possible to
full,
go that fast in full traction. It
No.
shouldn't be possible.
Robbo has kind of honed his craft for years. You know what I mean? So that is my way of putting it across. Still, it's like
Dude, I've been doing this since 2010 on full traction. I've never had Robbo's pace. Never.
2014. I turned the assists off and I put 5 seconds on myself. You know what I mean? But kind of crazy.
I only
You know
turned
what,
mine
I
off
think-
whenever I joined this league.
Pete, whereabouts are you
There's
from, mate? Just
only-
one of the guys in the comments were asking.
Larne, County Antrim, Northern
There you
Ireland.
go there. Exolord, just to let you know. Exolord's from Belfast, so there you go, mate. One of my old Ultimate Team
Fair play.
Road to Glory guys. By the way, Exolord, if I do get FIFA 19, that's an if. I'm currently trying to get my mother to buy it for me. But then, hopefully she does, and there'll be more Road to Glories coming up. Lots of plans. Forza Horizon 4 walkthrough, guys. Fun, fun, fun. You know, my home land of Britain. Hey. We'll be able to give Rhodesy a guided tour of my hometown. Anyway, moving on.
We should definitely do an SF1 meetup at some point.
Oh, I imagine. Imagine all 73 of us taking over a club. We get arrested.
Big class.
We could all be in corresponding prison cells, knowing half the guys in here. Anyway, moving on. We currently have then Robbo 2. What is 1-0 up at the moment? I believe is that 2 seconds, guys, or 1.2? Sorry, I believe it's 1.2, isn't it? He's currently ahead at the moment.
1.3, it's showing as mine.
1.3. There we go. Just got it now.
1.2 now.
Really, really good job here by Smoke keeping
It's
pace
really
with
no,
Robbo.
no competition here, like, is it?
I'm on board watching Bravo. I don't think he has full traction. I think it's off to mid traction, but he's gotten the hang of it so well that there's like no tailspin or anything. And it could have come down to his car setup too.
You look at this. It's so finesse on the steering wheel, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, for example, me around that corner, and I think, obviously, Pete, you'll be able to kind of back me up there. On the pad, you have to go full lock through that corner, and it's such a dangerous corner to go around on full lock.
It is.
But you have no choice.
Absolutely agree.
No choice whatsoever.
A lot of you
Smoke-
boys in the pad are saying you don't like this, but I love Suzuka because it is a challenge on a pad. It's a real challenge.
I
I
do
think that's
love
why I
it.
enjoy it so much.
I just think I hate it because I can't do it. That's my main kind of reasoning behind it. But,
Carlos had along the same lines. I think it was more than evident.
yeah. I don't think any of the audience I don't think the audience grasped that fact as much as what we did watching it. To be fair, it was almost. That's one of the first times I've actually literally laughed out loud at someone spinning, and we couldn't stop laughing.
It was not very
I do probably Bingley's pace round here. Judging by his lap times on a pad. It is my favourite track on this game by far.
Would
'Cause
anybody
people
else
do
really be
struggle
able to
so much, and-
challenge Bingley and Robbo, do you think? If we can
No,
throw names
absolutely
into the hat.
not. Maybe Benny. That would probably be about it. I would say.
You reckon Benny?
At a guess.
Smoke on it. Smoke on his absolute day.
I don't know why, but it's 1v1. Smoke just seemed to be on it. The fact
Not
that I
as
even got a
much,
win
does
last
he?
night against me amazed me. I beat him last night in a race.
Does Robbo have a weakness? That's the thing. Because you
It
notice
doesn't
Bingley,
look like it. But
like Rhodesy noticed that Bingley found it very difficult, and obviously, well, it's not only noticed, we saw it evidently. Robbo sets another fastest lap here. Like, Bingley had problems overtaking Carlos. He's had problems overtaking Optical G. You know, Robbo problems overtaking people. In that
interestingly
sense.
enough, Robbo's fastest lap is about exactly the same as what Bingley's was. There's absolutely nothing in the times.
Stop, man. Watching these two go at it would just be.
Here we go.
It's gonna be amazing. Oh, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna still say if it happens, anything can happen now.
It can't be the final, can it?
No.
No,
It's the
it'll be
Both on
semi-final.
the
semi.
same side. It'd be a ooh, that's a major semi-final. That.
When that draw was made, like my draw's been hard, you know, in terms of what I have to do. Like it could go from Rara to Spats. I mean, that shit's hard. But like on their side of the draw, Towley, Bingley, Robbo, Smoke Spaceman. I mean, for Carlos to even get there, and Clutchy was there as well. Remember, Clutchy had to pull out. This could have been Clutchy. This is Bingley. Now that would have been a
You know
very
what?
interesting fight.
I'm actually very, very glad Smoke beat me last night. I don't think I could take this sort of punishment.
The worst I've seen was, guys, just put this into perspective. Dino was brave enough to get swept 3-0 by this man. Gaps of 30 seconds were being hit by Robbo in that match.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never seen that. That's incredible.
Dino took his punishment like a man. He really did. I sent him a message on Facebook after saying, "Do you want a hug?" There was nothing else for it. Robbo is just showing us all that this is the new challenge. Personally, in GP3, do you know what? We've not even spoken about GP3, guys. Towley, AJA, or now SF1 Honey Badger, which is one of the best names I think anybody could have come up with. But we have Kai Pollitt entered the league. Glaswegian, who we saw, gave Bingley a hell of a run. 3-1. Bingley's not had a sweep this series, by the way. Who else have we got? That Syke Zaney, by the way, guys. Syke Zaney in GP3. Ninja
Yeah.
Pinguino, one of my old boys, who's rapid as hell. Turb, apparently, Total Pure Absolute's friend, is quicker than Absolute. So,
It's
it's not plain sailing.
give
Oh, smoke a bit
2 or
rapidly.
3 seasons. It's gonna be crazy for all the people that are in GP1.
I hope I'm not still in GP1 in 3 seasons. Screw that.
I might just put the car on the wall and relieve myself of the stress.
Here. Smoke's going slow. His head must be in the shed, man.
You need to get in the game, or it's all over.
He's got
Come
one
on,
more to
Smoke,
do it.
you know you have pace.
I do feel a
Give
bit
up
sorry
yet,
for
buddy.
him here. I'm really, really thankful this isn't me.
It would not be nice covering that, but Robbo takes 2-0. Wow.
Easily too, it must be said. That was quite
Wow.
comfortable.
Convincingly.
How does he do it though? With full traction? That's what I want to know.
We think it's medium.
I've never seen that sort of pace
It's
on
not
full
quite
traction.
full.
It's got to be medium. I think he's using medium, but he's got full brake assist
I don't
on.
think he is.
That's why
he doesn't even show a sign of kicking out or anything. That's
There
what
is
makes
a
me
way.
think it's full.
There is a way not to show it. You know what I mean? Like there's a couple of times on career mode, for example. I run medium myself, and there's sometimes in some scenarios where you just are that smooth. But I've never seen anybody run medium the way that Robbo's running it. It's insane. It's a bit
I don't
debate.
think he is running medium. I really don't.
Carlos is in watching this now as well. Have you noticed?
now we're up 2-0.
This is pressure.
Bravo can take the victory here.
This
and
is pressure.
Smoke pull one back.
This may be my shortest stream yet. Actually, I don't think I've. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I've not watched the sweep yet. I don't think I've recorded the
I
sweep.
got this race last night. I was banking on this coming last night. It didn't happen.
Yeah, you did race this one yesterday, mate. Oh no,
No, I
no,
didn't. Never made it that far.
Ooh.
oh no, of course, yeah, you were in round 2, weren't you? Sorry, forgive me.
If I was,
Just trying to work
I
out,
was
get the
banking
tracks.
on this to get through, and I fluffed it and never made it to here. I had a good setup. I was confident.
Guys, right, following this, on this stream, I will be doing the semi-final track draw, by the way. We've got the random number generator loaded. I'm going to get...
You should.
My missus' little brother again is going to be pulling the tracks as we speak. If I had a camera, I'd do it myself, but I don't want to fucking harm anybody's eyes.
You should cut out the tracks you've already done.
I think we're going to probably pull in fresh ones, to be fair, because we have had a couple of repeats. But while I'm looking for my pen,
Here we go.
which is there, here we go then. We're going to go on board with Smoke Spaceman for this particular start.
Showing us Robbo's got the lead already and riding through turn 1.
I'm gonna ride on board with him, see what his traction's like.
I definitely think Robbo's running full traction. They couldn't not be. It's too smooth.
Yeah, it's hard to call right now. He's definitely running full brake assist though. Let's see if he slides up a little bit. No, that's you're right, Pete. That's definitely full traction. How can you
Yeah.
be that quick with full traction?
I have no idea. That's what's baffling me.
Dude, it's nuts. 'Cause
Something
you can
not
tell
right
Smoke's
there.
running. You can tell Smoke's running medium, and he's still a little.
Oh, he's running medium all
squabbly.
day long. He can miles away from the pace. So one thing I can't stop saying about Robbo, you shouldn't be that fast at full traction.
Yeah. Imagine if we cut out traction. See how good he is.
It's a different ball game when you're medium like, compared to full.
It is.
Completely
It
different.
took me a month, almost 2 months to get used to it.
Robbo
I'm really
dominance.
getting. I had to change because I was getting beat that badly in SF1. I had to give it up. It's hurt me a
Folks, are you
lot.
listening to that? We got
I
a
see
new rule
it.
change.
Oh, go on, what's
No
that?
more full traction. No more
Yep,
full
banned.
traction.
Banned
we
completely.
bump it down the mid.
How is he so fast with full traction? No, seriously, I don't
I
understand
don't
that.
know, man. Cutting it off. We'll let the drivers in, but if they're quick, we take away their assist. Now, this is something I don't know if Ghost is watching, but he did bring up for the new game, asking if we were going to set a limit for the ERS system.
We're going to have to wait and see, aren't we, guys? Forgive me. I will let you know, a spoiler, I've done the track draw, and I'm dreading it, but anyway, we'll announce it at the end. And we have 5 new tracks.
Here we go.
5 lights already. And we are underway in Austria in wet
Bit of lag
conditions.
involved there.
It seemed it, wasn't there? It just seemed like it was
Smoke
a
a
bit
little
slow and
bit.
jittery. Smoke's giving him a go
Come on,
here.
you gotta go.
Come on, Smoke, make it in. Oh, it's over already. Fucking
I wouldn't
hell.
say so.
Sorry for cursing.
I'll give him,
Oh,
mate.
we
We're
were already
swearing
across
absolute
that
shit
bridge.
tons already, yeah. I broke that 1 minute into it. I called Carlos a whore. Oh, no, I called Rara a whore, didn't I?
Look at Smoke.
Interesting,
Oh,
Smoke pulled that second back up, no problem there.
Immediately.
This
We hear
might
the tracks,
be.
guys, for next round. It is brutal. I hope I'm not through. But anyway, we have here...
What are they?
I'm going to announce them at the end of this, mate. I wrote them all
Ah.
down. We've not done them yet, though. I took your advice. We've not done any of the tracks yet.
Silverstone?
No comment. We'll move on. We have Robbo leading. It's not on there, by the way.
Peace.
But it's not on there, by the way. But we have Robbo then at 0.6 seconds. You did point it out there, Pete, quite nicely. Sorry, I did miss commentary. We were doing the track draw in the background. But basically, yeah. The only problem with random number generator is basically you keep having to hit the same ones over and over again. It took us about 47 goes to get 5 tracks out, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But anyway, we have it all drawn up, guys. I will announce it when we get Robbo and Smoke into the party afterwards for the stream. Robbo has a 7/10 of a second lead. Smoke is keeping up with him here.
I believe the difference in their two handles
no,
are Smoke
no.
away, he's off.
Oh no!
If you don't believe Robbo's using full traction by this point of the game,
We've seen
there's
it.
something wrong.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Bumping it down the mid.
No wheel
Still
spin
a
at
little-
all, even the corners for Robbo.
Still a bit jittery though. It's one of them, isn't it? Full
The
traction doesn't
FIA
save you
of
completely.
SF1. Yeah, the FIA of SF1 pulls full traction.
Imagine that.
Just
Man,
announced.
Rara would have a heartbreak, wouldn't he?
I forgot Raw uses it too.
Man, imagine the fucking uproar if we did that. Oh.
And let people race how they want. It is what
Exactly,
it
mate,
is.
you know what I mean? Yeah. We could all just be jealous and smoke Spaceman is round. Oh my god.
Yeah, Smoke's definitely using
This
medium
is-
traction.
Guys, this is just kind of painful to see. I'm sorry to say. It really is. It's like you're witnessing
Robbo
Smoke
shouldn't
just
have
getting
shouldn't have
defeated.
that pace and full traction. He shouldn't have it. It's not possible.
He's got it though, mate. He's got it, and the
Hi.
SF1 world has to live with it.
That's what I want to know is how.
Fucking dripping with sweat. It was one. Oh right, Gar, could you switch the fan on, please, mate?
It's kind of like a.
The one on
how
the right,
everybody
the plug.
questions my.
The right plug. Don't unplug the left plug. Not that one. That's the bleeding internet plug. That one, yeah. Fuck you, don't do that. The plug for the fan, mate, is on the top. Please, God, don't fucking turn the internet off.
Meanwhile, somewhere in the UK.
Oh, mate, trust
Robbo
me.
is so smooth, so even on board, like it's incredible to watch how smooth he is.
Oh
He's
my
like
God,
the polar
fans on.
opposite of Bingley on every level. Bingley is
It's-
all over the place,
But that's
sideways,
it, mate, though,
nearly
innit?
right round.
We're gonna, guys. We are literally two and a quarter laps away from witnessing the heavyweight brawl. The heavyweight brawl in SF1. I think there's not going to be. I think people are going to be clambering into the fucking commentary booth to try and come and join me for that one. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be fucking.
I'm
mental.
signing myself in already. Count me in.
Mate, are we going to have like a fucking 20-man commentary booth? I reckon we should have like multiple streams for it from different perspectives as well. That'd be pretty cool. Smoke Spaceman. As Rosie, we've pointed out, mate, this guy is no slouch. He is
No,
no
he's not.
slouch. He's one of the top guys we have.
I was actually very surprised at the beginning of his season this year, and how much unfortunate luck he's had.
The
Right
Melbourne
on board with
crash.
Robbo. I've never seen anybody this smooth in the rain. Never.
Not even
It's
on
incredible
full.
to watch.
Not even on full.
Absolutely incredible.
Full is awful in the rain. It's easier than medium, but you still slide. You still feel the effects. You still have
Yep,
to
he's
change
not
your
doing
setup
any of that.
to the point.
Not even a
Man's a
wee bit of a
machine, bro.
slide.
Man's a machine, guys. Anybody who's watching who isn't already signed up to SF1 and think they can dethrone
You know what
this
this has
machine.
come down to? I figured it out. Okay, so I know in this game, when it rains, the pad users, such as yourself, Pulse, you guys have an advantage because of the traction control. Even if you're running the same traction as, say, me, who's mid, you guys always still have that little edge over it, and I think that's why Smoke is struggling so bad here, because he's running medium, and I know for full instance when it rains, at any time in the track, even in qualifying, I have to throw it up to full traction because I can't do it. It's just too much. The wheel fights you so bad, and any
It's a
second
strain
you're
you
off.
have, isn't it?
It's crazy.
This is an unbelievable whitewash. I was not expecting this.
I
at all.
am. Even though I know what Robbo can do, we all know what Robbo can do now. Obviously, seen him in GP1. This is different. This is different. You know what I mean? This is a complete eye opener here. Bingley in spectate mode right now must just be thinking,
What
Here we go.
am I going to do against this?
yeah, here we go.
I
Well,
don't
there's
know
one
if
thing
I was
we do
Bingley,
know.
I'd actually be a little excited.
Mate, I'd be buzzing.
I'd
The
be
only,
like, yes,
the only thing
now
I
have
wouldn't want to be
let's
is
fight.
on the other side of the draw waiting to face one of these fucking three in the final, one of these two in the final. That's one thing I wouldn't want to be. Unless I'm Benny. That's the only reason why. Robbo, let's say, class. Pure,
Does it?
unadulterated
Hanging out of
class
him.
here.
Unreal.
Different level. He's got a penalty as well,
Oh, 2 second
ironically.
penalty.
Isn't going to make much of a difference. Robbo advances to
Smoke
the
way off.
10-second
Smoke's ghosting.
Is that a
Not
10-second
even
penalty?
close. Not,
He's pissed.
Oh, for Smoke
different
and a
league
10-second penalty.
altogether, Robbo.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
smoke and drink time. I'll be back in a minute.
No worries, mate. Leave me and Rhodesy to what could be a very awkward interview process here right now, if you want to bring him in, mate.
I might catch you back up.
Yep.
Give us a minute.
No worries, mate.
Give me a couple seconds.
Yeah, not a problem. Track draw is going to be released when we've had a word with them. By God. Like, Jesus. That didn't even go to Abu Dhabi.
Alright, Smoke's on his way.
Wicked. Smoke's just backed out of the lobby straight away. Here's Smoke. Wow. Got Robbo in as well. Oh, Bingley's in as well. Good for Bingley to be here, actually. Because that's good. We're going to get him to enable his audio very shortly. Yeah, after that he's... Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, if you want to enable your audio, do. If you don't want to, then don't bother. I know we know what Robbo can do. It was a very, very humble stream commentary. That was ugly. That was really ugly. That was brutal. Oh my God. Let's just be honest here. Smoke, I feel for you, man. Like, I've never seen that happen.
To be honest, I didn't even bother trying. To be honest, I just really didn't bother trying.
As soon as Robbo just got into his rhythm, mate, like, it was almost ugly. It was ugly.
Plus my steering wheel fucked up on the first.
Yeah, we noticed in Hungary.
Yeah, my steering wheel fucked up, and I think it just carried on fucking up afterwards. But it just carried on. Well, it just seemed to like it was working, but it just, I don't know, just didn't seem right. But yeah, I ain't gonna take nothing away from Robbo. You know what I mean?
I don't think anyone can, mate. That was just fucking stupid. Robbo, well done, mate, I can only say. Machine. And it's good that Bingley's here as well, because we've just done the track draw for the semi-finals. Would you guys like to hear it live on stream? If they're here. We have first races at Bahrain.
Sorry, pal, my mic turned off. I didn't even my pad turned off again.
Semi-final draw. Bahrain, first track. Spain, the second. Spa, third. Malaysia, fourth. And Monza, fifth.
Oh, too fat. You're gonna get done by Monza. Not a big fan of Monza.
Fucking go on, fighting talk boy, I
And
like
the
it.
banter starts.
Oh, here we go, the two heavy hitters. Oh, I can't, mate. And by the way, I am signing myself up thoroughly to stream this one, I'll have you find. Yeah, so Robbo, congratulations, mate. It just was faultless for you, wasn't it? Kind of going away from all the jokes. Smoke isn't a slouch, he stayed with you, but can you answer a question for us? We were debating it on stream. What traction do you use? Just for the fans that are...
Medium.
Because we were trying to work out, it looks like you're on full, but I'll explain my kind of theory behind it. If you look at the actual footage, the way that you keep it so smooth by being on medium, especially in the rain, not even with wheel spin, is it something in the setup that you do, or obviously you don't have to reveal any of your secrets, but if I do actually, it'd be handy for me. But yeah, basically just give us a little insight.
I use medium traction. I use medium traction. Full traction is slower. Traction off is just complicated and annoying. You know, I mean, I've seen Bingley, you know, rev up his rear tyres too much. That looks too annoying. If I was on a wheel, I probably would do traction off, but on a pad, it feels the same as doing medium traction. So, yeah, no, medium traction for me. I don't claim to be good. I just claim to be fast.
Traction off on a wheel, Robbo, is no vacation. It's not worth it. just throw that in there. I've tried it and it's not worth it.
Yeah, no, hopefully on the next game I can get used to no traction, but on this one it's a bit too much. Especially, I can do it. I can do with no traction and no assist. It's just a ball ache for me.
Pain in the arse. Have you noticed how many viewers we have now on stream now that you and Bingley are both in party? It's quite amusing, actually. But I want to simply say, guys, anyone who's new to this, make sure you drop a follow, obviously, on the channel. Go over to Road17, K-Road17, drop him a follow. He's live at 8:30 tomorrow. No more streams for me tonight, obviously. But obviously, the track list has been released. Bahrain, Spain, Belgium, Malaysia, and Monza. That's going to be a corking 5 here, of course. Skill and Weights in the other semi-final. We've got Bingley and Robbo for pretty much the match of the season. And this has been Pos and Roads, thoroughly enjoyable. A bit awkward in the second match, we did not expect a whitewash at all, but it happened, and Robbo sending a statement there, it must be said. But this has been your man Paz. Take it easy, much love. I'll be back on Sunday doing my stream at 8:30 at GP1, where Bingley could potentially win the championship. This has been myself and Rhodes. Take care, much love, all the best. I'll speak to you very, very soon. Bye for now.